Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, blessing, salutation to the elect of the nation of Israel. To you, I say Shalom. You Israelites consist of you so-called Negroes, you so-called Latinos, you so-called Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, you so-called African Americans, you so-called Hispanics. You're the children of Israel, God's chosen people, and we've been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. So this is not it's not a black thing. It's not a thing based on color, because you're gonna have Israelites looking like all nations. But if you believe in this truth, you're an Israelite, because only an Israelite can and will believe in Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, starting with the elect of the nation of Israel. This is Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 14. The great day of Yahweh is near. It is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of Yahweh, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. Right. The day that Yahweh going to send Yahweh Shai to return is very near. Hasteth, meaning it's coming quickly. It says, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. Yeah, the mighty man represents the troops, the men that defend, the warriors, the military. Okay. They're going to be scared. Very, very scared. Verse 15, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. Let's grab a precept. It's Revelation chapter 1. Matter of fact, it's Revelation chapter 22, verse 20. He which testifieth these things says, surely I come quickly. Amen, even so. Come, Lord Yahweh Shai. The grace of our Lord Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, be with you all. Amen. All right, he's coming quickly. Okay. Quickly, speedily, without delay. Yeah, the prophecies are not delaying. The prophecies are speaking. So we're in a time of what? Jacob's trouble. We're in a time of different prophecies being fulfilled, like the mandatory implementation of the MOTB. That's going to be made mandatory very soon. Okay, World War III is at the door. So he's coming without delay. The prophecies are not delaying. The prophecies are taking place. It's happening. Right? This is Zephaniah chapter 1. Verse 15. goes into how it says the day of wrath, right? Day of wrath, meaning the Lord's anger. The NLT says it will be a day when the Lord's anger is poured out, a day of terrible distress and anguish. Okay, a lot of people going to be in darkness, meaning in fear. It's going to be a negativity on the scene, bad times, a lot of death, and it will be physically dark as well. Okay, but their wrath, yeah, the Lord's anger. It says, verse 16, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers, which you have different technologies that play the role of those ancient giant walls and fortresses of in terms of defending the city. So America is likened unto those fenced cities. Okay, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against Yahweh, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung. Blind men. Yeah, they're going to be walking like blind men, like no sense of direction. Nowhere to turn. They just been confused. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahweh's wrath. Right? So money won't save them or deliver them. Riches profit not in the day of evil. It says, but the whole land, which is America, shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. For he shall make even a speedy riddance for all them that dwell in the land. It says in the NLT, he will make a terrifying end of all the people on the earth. Right? These people that's not of the elect will get destroyed by nuclear missiles or by the chariots. If you're not of the elect, you're doomed. Okay? The mighty man gonna cry, and the gold and the silver is not going to deliver people in that day. This is Proverbs 11, verse 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. The NLT says riches won't help on the day of judgment, but right living can save you from death. That's right. It talks about a speedy riddance, right? Which, let's go to Revelation 18, verse 10. Well, 10 saying, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city, Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. So it's going to take 1 hour for America to be completely destroyed by the nuclear missiles and by the chariots, man. It's going to be an overkill of warheads hitting America, man. This place going to go down bad. Babylon the Great will be destroyed. That great city is America. Okay, so 1 hour. This place going to get totally brought desolate, made desolate. So with that, all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash, Shalom.